crispy.
Welcome back, everybody, for another review of Wave 79. We have Star-Lord and Adam Warlock here. This Adam Warlock, definitely, it's our second one. I really like the other look a lot better than this one, but it's cool getting this one. I'm not disappointed or anything that we get a retread, just because Adam has several different, looks to him, and it's nice to get at least another one of them. And then Star-Lord, we've never had a comic version before. I really wish they would have given us his original helmet and mask, but of course, every time a movie comes out, the direction, the comics moving are the same exact as whatever the movies are. You see that quite a bit in comics. Every time there's a new there's a new movie, they got to change the way the character looks. Ever since the first X-Men movie, when they changed the X-Men into black suits when that movie came out, I wish they would just leave it, but whatever. At least they kept the suit itself, this torso piece, more accurate to the comics itself. So it's great getting a Peter Quill, comic version. So anyways, and then this one comes with at least what's her name, Moondragon's head, and it might be her arms might be in there too or something. We'll see in a tray shot here, but a couple more parts from her. Yeah, so here they are. We did get Moondragon's arms out of this, and then a hairpiece with Peter and his guns, and then a staff with Adam Warlock. So yeah, great. Yeah, nice. A couple accessories for each of them. Hairpiece for Peter. Let's take them out of the tray and get a closer look at them. So yeah, it's great to have Peter Quill finally comic version of him, official comic version of him. I kind of got tired of using the animated or the movie versions of him for my comic shots. I always want comic version of my character if I can get it. And they kind of change a character a little bit from the way he was in the comics. After the movie came out again, they always kind of go with always go with the movie versions. They kind of change things to be more like that. But yeah, still the costumes, just straight out of the comics. Plenty of detail on his suit itself, his sleeves and everything. The weird thing about this one is, and it's a good thing, is the other, Star-Lords we get, sometimes when he put his helmet on, it ain't coming off. And if he comes, I don't think any really come with the helmet on. Seems like they usually have his hairpiece. Maybe I'm way off on that. But man, it can be really difficult getting that helmet off his head. And they put some kind of oil on the figure itself that makes that helmet slide on and off really well. But yeah, he's got his guns, which is always nice. Usually they all come with him. I think one figure out of all of them didn't come with them, but for the most part, all those Peter Quills have their guns. And then there's Adam Warlock. And like I said, this is just a different version of him. It's good to have him in this yet another version of him, even though we only had one. A lot of people don't like having doubles of characters. I actually appreciate it, especially if they're well-known looks. I do enjoy having different looking figures. That staff is kind of a softer plastic. It's not very hard or anything, but it does stay nice and straight. And here's a little tip for all you people who like to kit bash out there. If you want to make a Black Adam from DC Comics kit bash, that torso on him is perfect for it. That lightning bolt, take that, you have Black Adam torso, put some black arms on him, give him the Iron Fist, what do you call it, the sash that he wears. Iron Fist has that yellow sash that he wears. Give him some black legs and I think yellow boots, and then you give him a Namor the Submariner head, and you have yourself an easy kit bash Black Adam that's actually pretty accurate to the comics. So yeah, just wanted to throw that little that tip out there for you guys. So anyways, Let's do a couple pictures. I have a little bit of a setup in the background. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. I think we'll start out with Black Adam, or Black Adam. We'll start with Adam Warlock himself. So our first shot is just Adam Warlock kind of leaping through the air in some kind of cosmic looking space, and you know he's that's about it. I got a cloth cape on him, and he's got a staff in his hand. It's kind of loosely based on another Adam Strange picture that I found on the internet. Adam Warlock, I should say. And yeah, it's just nice, simple character piece. He's up on this wire tacked to the back of his back to where it looks like he's flying and stuff. Yeah, just basically simple character shot. So let's do one more Adam Warlock picture, and we'll use Thanos in this one. So here's our shot. Been working on this one for a while, just not working out the way I wanted it to. It's I'm just having a difficult time getting everything where I want it to be. It just doesn't look right. But this is basically what we have here is the classic Drax with Adam Warlock and Gamora. They're trying to help him up as if he's been beaten. But they're kind of on like black stuff floating, so when I mess with the camera settings, it will be harder to see that these rocks are floating, but it just isn't working out the way I wanted it to. I kind of wanted these guys to be kind of more like floating tiers and stuff like that, and it's just not turning out how I want it to be. So I'm going to just take the shot like this, crop it down, and it's going to look like crap. I'm not going to be happy with it, but I'll put it on my Instagram anyways, and people will probably appreciate it because they're good people that appreciate a good toy picture. But I think we're gonna attempt to do something else real quick, and if it doesn't work out, we'll just go to Star-Lord immediately. So anyways, yeah, that's it for this one, but let's try something else real quick. So much better action sequence that I'm doing here. You can see it pretty easily, you know, from where I'm at, you know, with the lighting the way it is. But once I start messing with the camera settings, you won't see these wires that both Thanos and Adam Warlock are up on. I mess with the ISO and the shutter speed or something like that. I don't even know, really. But it really hides it, blends that black in with the background to where you can't see the wires, and they're flying through the air and stuff and attacking each other. So works very well. It's turning out very well. I just wasn't the last shot. This has taken me like an hour longer than I thought it would. Sometimes I can just pop in the lab and I can bust out really, you know, 4 or 5 quality shots in a matter of 25 minutes or a half hour. I mean, sometimes 40 minutes I'll bust out like 3 or 4 shots. I mean, just everything flows. And then other times, like tonight, there's just the shot I want just will not work. And I think I figured out something that's good enough. The one thing I do need is I need a better background for a space background. I know they have them at Hobby Lobby. I just haven't gotten in there to get them yet. But the space backgrounds I have aren't very big, and they're super glossy, so they have a lot of reflection on them and just don't work for me. But, you know, a solid black background works sometimes. And that's obviously what we're using here. So, yeah, it'll work. Otherwise, yeah, let's go on to, we'll do a Star-Lord picture, maybe 1 or 2, probably just 1 or something like that. Yeah, let's go to that. All right, so here is our final shot. I was going to do more, but that Adam Warlock took me so long, it wasted a bunch of my night. So, gonna call it after this one, but this is a pretty cool setup. We have Peter Quill running away from some Kree soldiers. Love the Kree soldiers. They're pretty awesome. But we have some more of these Hexbug sets we saw in the other review for Gamora, you know, in the Skrull base or whatever. And yeah, he's basically running. We got a bunch of a Kree running down this catwalk. We got one back here up on this tower on some kind of, you know, platform with a gun shooting at him or whatever. And he's just running away as they're coming at him. So, yeah, just classic Peter on the run kind of picture. And, yeah, that's about it. Background, we got this background. I always have a hard time wanting to use Earth-like atmosphere, you know, for these alien planets, because, you know, you start mixing up too much of this stuff and it just kind of looks like Earth anyways. I mean, even with these hex bug sets. We just want to make sure that it looks like an alien planet. So that red glow, that's a fluorescent bulb with red tissue paper on the back of it to kind of give that multicolored look to it. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, thanks for watching the review. Hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you check the description of this video for my Instagram and Facebook pages and check that out. That's where all my Minimate pictures are compiled. Otherwise, hit that like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching, guys. We'll catch you at the next video. Bye now.